Yo, why did he charge this up like a Yo, Shiloh. What? Why? Shiloh Sanders was just ejected from the final preseason game in the most important game he's ever had. I just made a video about this. And yeah, I'm frustrated. I'm mostly frustrated because this is such a dumb penalty. Like, it really didn't even need to be like that. I'm not mad at Shiloh because the dude was blocking extra. The Bills dude was giving a little extra after the play. It was like, and what the throw was, the little punch was a little whatever. It was a little reactionary, small thing. But when you're competing for a roster spot at a safety position where we just had, for the Bucks, you just had a major injury, right? You lost J.J. Roberts for the season as well, who was an undrafted free agent who they were high on. Everybody was saying Shiloh Sanders wasn't going to make the team. I was like, hey, yo, Shiloh Sanders might be able to slide in. I just made a video talking about, hey, Shiloh Sanders might be practice squad, but I think he's got a good chance. And yo, when you do this, when you do something like this, and we're gonna slow it down. We're gonna slow it down. So boom, pop. Now let's open it up. Open it up. We're gonna do it on the thing. We're gonna go full screen. Obviously, we can only show it so fast because you know how they get down. So I don't want no problems with nobody. You feel me? I don't want no problems with nobody. But yeah. Here it is. Here's what happened. Now, do I think this is Shiloh's fault? No. But anyone who's played football knows the old adage. It's always the second person. So I'm not mad at Shiloh. I'm just mad that he had to get put in this situation. This is tough, but this is not the right decision to be made either, right? So he's getting flaunted on. He's got paws put on him. They're putting the paws on him. Paws, right? What's it called? So he's clear. Like, look at this dude. He's choking him. He's Whoa! Wait a minute. But you see what I'm saying? The play's over right now, though. I gotta be honest with you. They looking back like what's going? Oh, you can't see him. They looking back like what's going on? What's happening? I didn't even know the play was still going on. They don't even know, the players don't know the play is still going on. And Mr. 84, Mr. 84 hopped up. He trying to make the team, right? He just want to make the team, right? So he's smacking and choking. Shiloh said, look at this. He smacked him in the face. Now Yo, the good thing about being in the Sanders family, you're already a millionaire. So you're gonna be all right. But I gotta tell you what, wait. Look at the ref. Look at the ref coming to pull a flag. And no. He was already gonna pull the flag. He was gonna do it. Shiloh, like 3 seconds off of being clear. He was about to pull. Yo. I'm sure they both got penalties for unsportsmanlike conduct. But yo, look in the power. Yo, did he think he was in the professional side? Hey man, he cocked it back on this thing, dog. This shit came from hell. Y'all ever watch WWE? The choke slam from hell? Yo, this mother, he said, and y'all ever watch Key and Peele? Front hand, back hand? Golly. Yo, why did he charge this up like Now, I know a lot of football people are going to be like, well, why would you? Can I just get please, I need a screenshot of this. I need this. Holy canola oil. Thank you so much. Now, I know many people who may not play football, maybe just watch football. You might be wondering, Why would you hit somebody with a helmet on? People say that all the time. But I gotta be honest with you, he's not as dumb as you think. He's got gloves on, right? Believe it or not, them helmets don't protect you from everything. So getting smacked in the head like that, it didn't feel good. You can see he's all comatose up and everything. But yeah, man, Shiloh really, I would love to say it was just a reaction. But man, I do think it's a fair reaction because look, what is all of this? What is all of this? What is all of that, yo? So he's already going to pull the flag. He pulls the flag after he smacks the shit. Hey, Shiloh, you didn't have to smack the shit out of him, yo. You smacked the taste out that boy's mouth. Oh, it's awful that he got ejected. But man, Shiloh Sanders is hilarious. He said, wait, that was him. This guy. No. You're not slick, dog. Wait. Is he taunting him? And then he taunted. Nah, dog. And then he taunted him, yo. How you gonna, did he just say, did you just say too small? Dog, you was choking him, man. You was choking a 5'11" safety, and then you was smacking him around. When he smacked you back, you gonna hit the too small. Yo, what? Y'all bogus for that one. Y'all bogus for that one, yo. What's up with Buddy? Okay, does he not get a flag? Hey, it's the no fun league. Was there another flag thrown for him taunting? I need a taunting flag, cuz. So Shiloh Sanders ejected from the game from smacking the out of a tight end. Oh my God, can I please, Lord have mercy, for smacking the out of a tight end. That's a beautiful thing. Not beautiful for Shiloh Sanders though, because he was already on the outside bubble looking in when it came to making this roster. Although that is very funny, and I love seeing people get smacked in the mouth. It's not great. Here is Shiloh Sanders taking the trot of shame as he was ejected. So in all seriousness, this really does suck. This sucks because Shiloh Sanders over these last few months has not just been showing that he's a good football player, which he's shown it in some regards. He's shown that he really wants to work, but it was those interpersonal connections, right? It was him, talking to the media. It was him, hey, I want to be the snack guy. Hey, I want to be a special teams guy. Hey, I want to be that glue type of guy that puts it together, right? That can't be also smacking the shit out of people in your final preseason game, right? So let's just put the fact that it's the final preseason game aside. Let's just talk about him being ejected as an undrafted free agent. As an undrafted free agent, if I might add, because people want to say, hey, it's hype, whatever. I don't call it what you want it, right? But it was clear, it is clear, I should say, that Shiloh Sanders has a connection with this Tampa Bay community, right? So I don't think it's easy just to say, oh, Shiloh Sanders is just a dummy. He's just whatever. No. Shiloh Sanders did a lot of work as a young man, right? And that's going from 40 time, right? That's going from, putting in extra time, going down in Tampa Bay, putting in all that stuff. Now, this doesn't mean that he's not going to make the team, but obviously, Todd Bowles is probably not going to be too happy about this. And, Todd Bowles has had a few nice things. This is actually the last thing Shiloh says. This is the very last thing Todd Bowles said about Shiloh Sanders.
Shiloh's very aggressive, very young, very hungry. He can make plays in the box, and we know he can run down and give us 100% on special teams. So this last week is going to be very important for those guys to show up.
So extremely important. Probably the worst thing you want to do is get yourself kicked out of a game due to punch someone. And again, I want to stress, like, this is an ESPN article speaking about it and speaking about the type of person Shiloh Sanders has been growing into in the local Tampa Bay area. So here we go. The spotlight followed Tampa Bay Buccaneers undrafted rookie Shiloh Sanders since he set foot in Tampa Bay 3 months ago. Swarms of autograph seekers appear in larger packs for Sanders than even a franchise record holder like wide receiver Mike Evans. Y'all aren't waiting on me, are you? I didn't know y'all was waiting on me. And astonished Sanders said after one particular practice, he had already already attended to one group of autographers and selfie seekers in the south end of the end zone in the practice field, but was unaware of a second group had formed on the other side. Shiloh's a good man, said one of the fans looking on. Wow, they don't even do this for Baker Mayfield. Fans greet Sanders with handshakes, high fives, and hugs, and they're even sing his brother Shedeur Sanders' rap lyric. One fan asked Sanders to sign his laptop. This is going to give you extra cheating powers, Sanders joked. But Sanders tries to remain humble. He knows he's still fighting to make a 53-man roster. Saturday's preseason finale against the Buffalo Bills will be one of his last chances to show the coaches why he should be a part of the team ahead of Tuesday's deadline for final roster cuts. Still, the fans have embraced the son of Hall of Fame cornerback Deion Sanders, and the Bucs have been happy to accommodate the level of interest that Sanders has drawn. Vice President of Player Engagement Duke Preston and Senior Director of Team Operations Tim Jaroki have stayed behind with security to assist Sanders after practice so he could spend time with fans, even doing on-field sprints with a large group of children. Do I have that video? We talked about that video. But do I have that video down here? Hold up. I don't think I have it. I'm not gonna go looking for it if I don't got it right here. So it's all good. But we watched that video. Or what's it called? The game is serious. This game is a serious business, but it's also entertainment, Sanders told ESPN. Sanders made this comment prior to Dylan Gabriel's comment about wait, how did we get here? What's going on? Whoa. Still, the fans embrace Hall of Fame cornerback. Okay, this game is serious business, but also entertainment. Shiloh Sanders made this comment prior to Dylan Gabriel's comment about entertainment. Oh, okay. People have that. Yo, they are milking that Dylan Gabriel comment. Okay, I'm not going to work today. I'm going to come out here and support the Bucs. So the least I could do is make their experience enjoyable because they help make my experience enjoyable too. That's awesome. When asked why he thinks the fans gravitate towards him, he replied, "This is an underdog story, man." Yo, this is a real life sad, yo. This is real life sad. That is what I talked about, right? This is an underdog story. This isn't Shedeur Sanders with all the pedigree in first round. Like even Sanders people, I'm a Sanders fan. Everybody knew Shiloh wasn't going to be, first or third round. I wasn't surprised that he went undrafted. Like that was the thing. And the biggest Shiloh fans, all of the CU aunties, the people who have been supporting and rooting for Shiloh, we're rooting from an aspect of, hey, he had injury last year. He doesn't have the size or the speed that you would typically look for at the top tier, but the tenacity's there. He's using his resources to the best of his ability. He's doing everything he can to shape his 40-yard time down and everything else in between. And then I felt like, and maybe that just is what it is, but I just felt like you saw how the fans gravitated towards him. It felt like Shiloh Sanders had found a home. You know what I'm saying? So forget about him, which he did. He made a bonehead mistake, and this does not mean Shiloh Sanders won't make the Buccaneers. Who knows, right? This is just somebody. Look, at the end of the day, football is a physical, and I know I was joking earlier. That dude was tripping, right? That dude, that tight end was all up in his grizzly. So it's less, I think, about the smack and more about the fact that these were the last plays you had to hopefully have a big play to stand out. That is, I think, is what hurts him. He basically just robbed of his last preseason game and done so in a way that if he would have controlled his emotions, if we're being honest, it would have been better. Now, I still don't think that's fair. But like we talked about with the even Shedeur stuff. I don't want to get into it. Y'all killing me in them comments. Y'all think I'm finna fold? Come on, dog. That ain't me. Y'all go watch them AI channels. Them AI channels, they gonna keep telling you what you want to hear. Them AI channels, that's what they gonna do. So go ahead and do that, man. But it ain't gonna be over here. I'm not gonna just tell you what you want to hear. This is tough. This is rough. You don't want to see something like this. And I hope that Shiloh Sanders, because I hate when people say, I hope he learns from it. I'm the type of person, I don't know if this is just me, I'm the type of person, as soon as something happens, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I know not to do that. Like, it's not even though he needs to go through it or whatever. I think he going to immediately learn from this. I think he immediately knows what it is and what's good. So I would love to see, and I hope Shiloh Sanders, this doesn't impact him making the team. I know it's going to, it's going to make it harder for him to make the team. Like, if we're being honest, if we're being real, right, the first game was good, second game, he was okay. He just wasn't, he did have some missed tackles reportedly, some things like that, some bad angles. And this, I think, is the cherry on top if they want to cut him. But remember, that safety room is very, very light. Todd Bowles hasn't said anything negative about Shiloh Sanders. So, we got to hold out hope that, maybe he can find a way. But this is It's a tough break, dog. This is crazy. But y'all let me know how you feel below in the comments. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you don't. Subscribe if you like football content of all shapes, sizes, forms, and fashion. You be great. You be phenomenal. We'll see you next time. Peace.